paper planes! Hi friend, I am Puffy Pups and this is my car Bubbles. Welcome to my channel. Let's make 3D fruits today. Alright Bubbles, let's go! For this, we will require colorful origami papers and cut sheets of white paper. You can also use an A4 size paper and cut it into small pieces. At first, we will start by folding this origami paper into a rectangle and then a square. Now, why don't we fold it once again? Great! With this, why don't we make a pineapple? Lovely! Now let's start folding our papers in a similar way and then start with the next fruit, which is a strawberry. Lovely! Now let's cut it. That's great! We get 4 pieces out of this. Now, why don't we start with the next one? Let's fold it into a rectangle. Then a square. And then a rectangle once again. Remember this step and do not make any mistake. Now, why don't we make a pear? For this, we are going to make a fat body and then a thin body later. And finally, why don't we start folding it from side to side once again and then make our very own apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Let's make this apple now. Great. Now, let's cut it. Looks great. Now we get 4 pieces of each cutout. So we have apple, pear, strawberry and pineapple. Why don't we start with our first fruit? Can you tell me which is this first fruit? Yes, it is a pineapple. A pineapple is yellow and yellow ochre in color. And the leaves are green or olive green. Make sure that you do not trace the sleeping lines as they are just for writing the letters. Now, why don't we start sticking our fruits? Let's just put glue on one side and then stick it with the other side. Something like this. Now, let's put glue on one side once again and repeat the same step. Lovely! And finally, let's put glue right here and then stick it once again. This looks great. Now finally, let's stick this entire thing on our pineapple cue card. This looks great. Now why don't we start making the top leaf of our pineapple? And after that, let's color it with green color. Now let's make a few designs on top of our pineapple. Let's make crisscross lines and after that, a letter V inside. Looks so cute, isn't it? Great. Now, let's go ahead with the next fruit. The next fruit can be a strawberry. Why don't we follow the same steps? Put glue on one side and after that, stick it with the different pieces. Make sure you do not put glue right here so that you get more flaps. Now, let's stick it on the piece of paper and then make the leaf. This time, why don't we color it with dark green color? Great! Now, let's make polka dots on top of it, which are the black dots. Finally, why don't we start writing strawberry right here and then erase the white lines. Now, it's time for us to start with the next fruit, which is an apple. Why don't we continue the same steps and finish this apple? Now, let's put it on top of the paper and then trace the word apple. Great! Let's color the leaf and erase the pencil marks. This looks so beautiful, isn't it? And finally, let's go ahead with the last fruit, which is a pear. Let's do the same thing again. And now, let's stick it. Let's write the word pear and erase the pencil mark. And look, we are done with all the fruits. They look delicious. In the next video, we are going to paint a beautiful canvas. Like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Stay tuned for our next video. Paper planes!